Welcome back, everybody, to Port Huron Northern, where it's just about time to start the third quarter in a classic clash between the city rivals, Port Huron Northern and Port Huron High. The Northern Huskies lead the Big Reds 15-12. Sue, how did you see the first half?
Well, I think it was an exciting first half. Surprisingly, I guess you could say, Port Huron High down by 3 at the beginning of the third quarter. Northern played a good first half, and we'll see what happens.
Port Huron Northern definitely doing what they wanted to do in the first half, slowing the game down, keeping it a low-scoring ball game.
They play a very deliberate style.
Very much so. Carry over to Hansen. Hansen on top, dribbles left. Big Reds in a 2-3 zone defense. Carry over to Dane. Dane to Smith. Smith looks. Back out to Dane. Dane dribbles top side. Back to Smith on the right wing. Tatwell on the right baseline. Back up to Dane. Dane looks inside. Back to Hansen. Hansen sets it top side. Over to Carey. Carey left wing into Smith inside. Up and no good. Out of bounds to the Big Reds.
I think they're starting with the same girls they started in the first half, and they've all played well.
That's right, Sue. Let me set the lineups for you. Once again for the Big Reds, it's Taylor, Collier, Golding, Barry, and Hino. Smith with a steal. I'll set the Huskies lineup in just a moment. Loose ball on the floor. Collier goes down for it. Great ball handling by Collier. We've got a foul on the Huskies. It's number 30, Dane.
And that was a nice little battle on the floor there between Akeelia Collier and Sherry Smith.
Collier showing excellent ball handling skills. Let me very quickly set the Northern lineup for you. It's Dane, Hansen, Carey, Atwell, and Smith.
Yeah, I believe I misspoke myself. Number 20, Latina Taylor, did not start the game, but she is starting the second half.
Out of bounds on the drop pass by Collier. Huskies control. 6:20 left in the third quarter. 15-12 Huskies. There's been no scoring so far here in the third quarter. To Atwell on the right wing. To Carey. Back to Hansen topside. Over on the left side, extended Dane. To Carey. Carey throws the ball away. Stolen Taylor.
Like we mentioned the first half, Taylor's only a freshman. Oh, she gets it taken away from her.
Great steal that time by number 30, Nicole Dane. Huskies control. Smith takes it right in the head. Dane sets it back up, gets it to Smith on top. So far, it's been one of those games offensively, Sue.
Sure has. Number 30, Nicole Dane, who made that last steal, is averaging 7 steals a game, leading the team in steals.
Very quick hands on Nicole Dane, a senior with a lot of poise out there.
Oh, and Akeelia Collier makes a steal.
Knocked away.
Also.
Stolen Collier. She's going up. Takes a fall, followed by Smith.
Akeelia Collier is also averaging 5.5 steals a game. I'm not sure how you average a half, but
Collier, half a steal. Collier, one of the best all-around players in the state. Foul that time, going aggressively to the hoop. Smith going up and getting the good foul.
Like we mentioned, Akeelia is being scouted by Purdue, Michigan State, Wisconsin, Houston, and that's just to mention a few of the schools. She's really an excellent athlete. I know I've said that a few times, but she really is.
And she makes the first. Collier at the charity stripe for the second. In and out. Rebound Dane. 15-13, Northern leads with 5:19 left here in the third quarter. Dane controls right wing over to O'Malley. O'Malley to Hansen, right baseline. Dribbles left, up top to Atwell, over to Dane. Dane pass tipped by Collier, out of bounds to the Huskies.
Akeelia is always showing great hustle there and tipping the ball, trying to make a steal. She's an aggressive player.
I think what impresses me the most about her, Sue, is she has such quick hands and such quick feet. Her quickness is just second to none in this league.
She's quite fast, and you'd notice that in track also, which is also quite a star in that also.
Smith gets a rebound, kicks it back up top to Hanson. Atwell, nice pass from O'Malley, up and no good.
Oh, she was open that time, and I thought that was going in for sure.
Collier brings it up court for Port Huron, up no good. Rebound Golding, guarded by Hanson, up top to Collier, over to Taylor, top side. Taylor sets the defense for the Big Reds. Trailing by 2 with 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Only 1 point scored so far in this quarter.
And that was by Akeelia Collier. Rebound Smith for the Huskies.
Northern again bringing it up in that slow, deliberate style, which obviously has paid off for them so far this evening.
Hanson up to O'Malley up top. She dribbles right, over to Dane. Over to Atwell. Atwell looking inside for Smith. Hanson dribbles left, over to Dane. O'Malley dribbles right, up top to Hanson. Hanson to Dane in the corner.
Boy, their styles, Dave, are so different. And in Port Huron just bringing it right up the court and going for the score, where Northern waits for the shot.
Number 32, Sherry Smith.
Pass inside to a cutting Smith. She goes up and gets 2 for the Huskies. 17-13, 3:20 left in the third. Barry controls it for the Big Reds in the corner. Looked like she had Golding for a second, but opted not to make the pass. Barry looking up to Taylor up top. Huskies playing great defense right now.
I don't have Latina Taylor's height, but I don't know. What do you think? Maybe 5'5", 5'4"? She's not a tall girl, but very quick.
I'd say she's about 5'2" out there.
I guess I'm giving her a few inches from our vantage point.
Possession arrow on that held ball goes to the Big Reds. Taylor up at the point. She's the quarterback for the Big Reds. Goulding from 20, up and no good. Rebound Dane. Dane brings it up 4 for the Huskies. Timeout called by Coach Peltz. With 2:42 left in the third quarter, it's Port Huron Northern 17, Port Huron High 13.
Boy, an exciting second half so far, and the Big Reds are 10-1 at this point in the season. They only lost their first game on a 10-game winning streak. I wonder if Northern's going to upset that this evening. At the pace they're going, it's a possibility.
Well, it looks that way. If Port Huron Northern continues to control the ball, and the Huskies are not able to or rather the Big Reds are not able to figure out that Husky defense, it could be a long night for the Big Reds. So if you're the Big Red coach right now, Sue, what do you tell your kids?
Well, obviously to score some points, and let's get ahead here. Let's get a few points up on the Huskies and perhaps steal it during these slow, deliberate passing in the zone at the top. I'd say maybe jump in and let's try to steal the ball.
Yeah, I definitely think that they're going to have to start to overplay the passing lanes because the Huskies seem to be a little too comfortable out there on top right now. Don't you agree?
They do. Ed Peltz calling the timeout and maybe settling his players down now and saying, hey, you know, we're only a few points ahead here. Let's concentrate and keep our minds in this.
Nicole Dane will trigger the ball inbounds for the Huskies. Into O'Malley, back to Dane. Number 32, Jody Cameron, is checked in for the Big Reds. She's guarding Atwell. Hanson controls the ball for the Huskies. Over to Dane.
We've seen a good defensive ball game so far, and the score is relatively low. I think that shows that both teams are playing good defense.
Hanson with the missed shot that time for the Huskies. Rebound controlled by Collier. 2:12 left here in the third quarter. 17-13 Huskies. Collier dribbles baseline, spin move, inside to up, no good that time by Christy Haino. Goulding no good, rebound number 12, Janet Hanson for the Huskies, another rebound for Hanson.
The crowd is on the edge of their seats, especially the Northern fans. They're excited. This is exciting.
Their team leads with 1:30 left in the third quarter, 17-13. Hanson controls the ball for the Huskies. Big Reds stay back in their 2-3 zone, triple teaming Sherry Smith right now. Dane dribbles the ball up top. Over to Atwell on the right wing to Smith. Smith spin move. Over to O'Malley from 15. No good. Rebound Taylor for the Big Reds. Taylor brings it up. Goal for the Husky, or rather for the Big Reds. Up, no good. Rebound Atwell. Maybe a little too quick with that shot that time, Sue.
I think she got a little bit nervous. She was about the only player down court, and she probably felt she better get it up in the air or she might lose it.
Hansen controls over to O'Malley for the Huskies. Huskies look as if they're going to play for the last shot here, Sue. 40 seconds left in the third quarter.
They like to do that. They like to stall and be patient and get that last shot. And maybe if I was PH, I might jump in there and try to steal the ball.
Port Huron seems content, though, to stay in their 2-3 zone defense. Actually, it's a matchup zone on Sherry Smith. Hansen controls for the Huskies. Shot up, no good. Rebound, number 40, Goulding.
That's really the key, I'm sorry, Dave, that they have controlled Sherry Smith by maybe double teaming her. If you keep Sherry Smith down in points, you might win the ball game.
That's right, Sue. Out of bounds on the Huskies, and the pass inside to Haino. Goulding to bring the ball inbounds for the Big Reds to Collier. Collier with 6 seconds left, dumps it to Goulding. Goulding to Haino. Off of Haino's hands, but I believe the possession is going to still be with the Big Reds.
Boy, this has been an interesting quarter, Dave, in that Port Huron High School has only scored 1 point.
Shot up by Collier, no good. Rebound Hansen. That's the end of the quarter with the score. Port Huron Northern Huskies 17 to Port Huron High Big Reds 13.
Boy, a low-scoring quarter and a low-scoring game, really.
Sue, that might have been the quickest quarter of basketball I've ever seen in my life. I think that quarter took about 8.5 minutes to play.
Not very many fouls or timeouts or any waits in the game. It was quick.
And you can directly attribute that to the style of play, I think, that Port Huron Northern Huskies are employing here this evening. Very deliberate, as you said.
They hold on to the ball.
That's right. They're slowing it down, looking for Sherry Smith inside, and saying to the Port Huron High Big Reds, hey, if you want to come out and play us man-to-man and get this into an up-tempo ball game, do it. And so far, the Big Reds have remained content to stay in their zone.
Well, Port Huron High has certainly contained Sherry Smith quite well. She didn't score in that quarter. In fact, the only point came by Collier at the charity stripe. Like I said, only 1 point being scored, and that's unusual.
That's a tough quarter, I think, for a team that's 10-1. Yes. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with the fourth quarter of action from Port Huron Northern, with the Huskies leading the Big Reds 17-13.
I'm sure they're both teams coming out excited and nervous. I think it's going to be an excellent quarter. This is it.
Dane brings the ball in for Northern. Port Huron High looking to trap up top with Collier. Atwell with the ball in the wing. They're daring her to shoot. Collier with the steal. Spin move. She's going up court. Collier all the way up. Oh, and no good, in and out for Akeelia Collier. Beautiful move. Doesn't get the bucket to fall.
She really hustled down the court. I thought that was going in.
42, Sherry Smith, her third, team third.
Port Huron Northern's All-State candidate Sherry Smith picking up the foul that time. That's her second on the evening.
I believe it was her third.
Is that her third?
Just in hearing the announcer.
Better check the stat book on that one.
She better watch it. It's not too bad, though, in the fourth quarter to pick up your third foul. But fouls come quick.
Collier splits the pair, 17-13 Huskies.
You know, Sherry Smith is not only an excellent player in basketball, but also in volleyball, and has been offered scholarships by Eastern and Albany. So we look for her in volleyball as well as basketball.
That's right, a great all-around athlete. Dane attempts to pass it to Hansen in the corner, knocked away by Collier. Still Husky basketball.
the thing I remember about Sherry in volleyball is her spiking. She's right up at the net, and being as tall as she is, she can really jam it over that net.
I can tell you, I'm glad that I'm not on the receiving ends of some of those spikes.
That's for sure.
Hansen dribbles. Hansen doesn't have anybody open. Could get a 5-second call, but gets it to Dane just in time. Dane brings it topside. Trapping zone being employed right now by the Big Reds seems to have the Huskies a little bit rattled.
I think they're a little nervous.
O'Malley's pass was deflected by Collier, out of bounds to the Huskies. 6:58 left here in the fourth quarter rather. 17-14. Huskies. Smith controls up top, back up to Dane. Dane takes Taylor inside. O'Malley over to Hansen. Hansen baseline, back up top to O'Malley. O'Malley up, no good. Rebound Taylor.
Boy, I've seen Taylor grab a few balls in this half, and being her height, that just shows her hustle and grabbing that ball when she's got the opportunity.
Certainly knows her way around the court. Collier drives baseline.
Oh.
Out of bounds on Collier. Looked like there was some body contact down there on the baseline, but there's a no call.
Collier appears, she doesn't get rattled. She just, whatever happens, happens, and she goes on.
Smith up top for the Huskies. Stolen by Collier. Collier's going to go coast to coast on this one. Up for two, and it's 17-16, 1-point ball game.
For some reason, when I saw her running down, I could just picture her somehow slam dunking it with her aggressive style.
Played a little bit more conservatively, decided she'd get the bucket. We got a foul on number 40, Carrie Goulding that time for the Big Reds. Looks like we've got a timeout by the Huskies. 5:37 left in the fourth quarter. 17-16 Huskies.
Ed Peltz probably wants to call this timeout and get his team settled down. They're only up by 1 now, and he wants to keep the momentum going their way. And I'm sure George Popa, just in looking at him, he's giving his girls some words of encouragement here. They want to win this ball game. They don't want to break a 10-game winning streak.
Well, if you're Coach Popa right now, Sue, I would think that you'd be very happy in the last 2 minutes of play by your team. Although they're still down by a point, it appears as if they've got the game in the tempo that they wanted to set from the beginning.
They're picking up some momentum here.
Let me set the lineups for you for the Big Reds. It will be Hano, Barry, Cameron, Taylor, and Collier. Coach Ed Peltz staying a little bit longer with his ball club. Coming out for them will be Carey, Dane, Hansen, Atwell, and Smith.
I talked to Ed Peltz. He's excited about coaching girls basketball and has been doing a great job.
Doing a great job tonight with his team up on the heavily favored Big Reds by a point, 17-16.
Speaking about these two coaches, they're both very, very good coaches. George Popa, also a softball coach for the girls.
Got a jump ball with some real spirited play. That time tied up with Atwell and Collier. Off the miss by Dane. Dane with a great penetration move, cutting through 2 defenders, but couldn't get the driving layup to fall. Taylor bringing it up court for the Big Reds to Collier on the left wing. Back up Taylor up top. Collier takes it into the middle. Up from 15 short. Rebound Dane. Stolen by Taylor. Up, no good, but foul on Katie Carey for the Northern Huskies. Hano at the line for the Big Reds with a chance to put her team ahead for the first time since early in the first quarter.
There's a lot of enthusiasm in this gym right now. The fans are excited.
Well, Sue, I think you can really say that the intensity level has picked up a couple of notches in the last couple of minutes.
It sure has. The fans are on the edge of their seat with 5 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the game.
Hano from the charity stripe. The shot. No good. Rebound Smith.
Sherry Smith showing her potential to be a guard.
Very good ball handler. Dane over to Hansen.
Oh,
Pass gets away from Hansen. Out of bounds to the Big Reds. 4:50 left here in the fourth quarter. It's a 1-point ball game. Huskies on top. Taylor to Collier. Collier gets a pick from Hano from 10. Tough shot, gets it to fall. Great shot of Katie Collier.
She does a great job of driving the line. She likes to go right at the baseline and get that tight shot, and it worked out for her there.
Somebody better take charge for the Northern Huskies right now because you can feel this game sort of slipping away from them.
Northern seems to be, they're getting a little rattled, not playing that deliberate style here. They need to just slow down and get back into their game.
Big Reds have picked up the pace. Dane to trigger it into Hansen. Hansen dribbles right, takes it top side for the Huskies.
She's been
Moves it
a
back to
solid
left to Nicole
ball
Dane.
handler.
Hansen to Dane. Dane controls up top. Inside to Smith. Smith guarded by 3 players. Dane's open, shot up and goal! Nicole Dane knocks it in from 15 for the Huskies, giving them a 1-point lead, 19-18, with 3:40 left in the fourth period.
Nicole's big claim to fame on this team is in assists. She's normally on the assist end of it, averaging 7 per game.
Taylor from 15, up, no good. Rebound, scramble for, controlled by Atwell. Check ball, possession arrow to the Huskies. Some real spirited ball up there now, Sue.
That was a scramble. That could have been anybody's ball. There was a lot of hustle on both sides there.
Janet Hansen to bring the ball up court for the Huskies. Big Red's going to jump back into their zone trap defense. Hansen over to Smith. Smith is trapped in the corner. Knocked away by Cameron, but out of bounds to the Huskies. 3:06 left here in the fourth quarter.
Port Huron High needs to play some good defense here.
They could use a defensive stop here. They've got Smith trapped in the corner. We've got a foul on number 32, Jody Cameron.
Well, they were playing aggressively, but reached in. Has a foul.
Number 32, Jody Cameron.
Ball will be out of bounds to
First,
Northern, but not
second, team
until a timeout by the Big Reds. With 3:05 left in the ball game, it's the Port Huron Northern Huskies 19, the Port Huron High Big Reds 18. Sue, what are both teams thinking here with 3:05 left in the ball game?
Well, I'm sure they're thinking they want to win. Very tight ball game with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left. I think they both want to calm down, and I'm sure each of them want to play their style of ball. Northern maybe a little slower and deliberately, and of course Port Huron High is going to want to run it. I guess that's going to be the key. Who can do that the best?
And as always is the case in tight games like this, Sue, it comes down to the free throw line.
It could be. The players may get nervous and reach and foul at this point, and it is going to depend on who can shoot at the line.
Yeah, I definitely think you're right, Sue, because with the style of play that the Big Reds are using right now, you can bet that the Northern Huskies are going to be at the line at least a couple of times in this ball game.
Well, with 3 minutes to go, you don't mind getting a few fouls. You know you don't need to last the rest of the game, and so you don't mind drawing a foul, and it may come to the line.
Dane to bring the ball inbounds for the Huskies. Let me set their lineup. It's Dane, Carey, Atwell, Smith, and Hansen. For the Big Reds, it's Hano, Cameron, Collier, Taylor, and Barry. Hanson on top. Northern spreading the offense out. Going to make the Big Reds come out of their zone. Dane over the top to Hanson. Hanson dribbles, picks up a dribble caught, but Dane comes over and helps her out. Dane over to Smith. Smith dribbles left, brings it back out top side to Dane. Ball batted away by Collier. Still Husky ball. You just get the feeling, Sue, that Akeelia Collier is just going to step out and pick one of those passes off. Big Reds extend their defense. Hanson over to Smith, back to Hanson, over to Dane.
The fans are excited. I see a lot of smiles on the northern side, and they got to be happy with the way that their team's played tonight.
Definitely. Shot up by Smith from 15, no good. Rebound Collier, she brings it up. Hanson with the foul.
Like we talked about, Dave, it may come to the line here or being knocked out of bounds. They're playing aggressively, and
Number 12, Janet Hanson.
you don't know what's going to happen
Team
here.
fifth.
That's the 5th team foul on the Huskies. Got a foul on Atwell.
Latina Taylor, who's only a freshman, number 20 from Port Huron, has gotten a lot of play this evening.
A lot of play, getting a lot of experience for somebody who's a
Foul on
freshman.
number 40, Aaron
Should be
Hamel.
somebody to look for her
Second,
senior
team
year.
six.
She may be Akeelia Collier, who's getting offers from Purdue.
That's right. This kind of experience could lead to that. And she does look to be an excellent prospect. Taylor over to Barry on the right wing. Barry looking for Collier. Back on top to Taylor. Taylor over to Haino. Back up to Taylor over to Collier. Collier from 20. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Smith. 1:45 left here in the fourth quarter. Dane brings it up for the Huskies.
Well, Dave, with a one-point ball game, this is getting exciting.
Hanson to Smith. Smith with the ball to Dane in the corner. They're going to attempt to trap her. Tries to dribble through 3 players, loses control of the ball. We've got a jump ball, possession arrow to the Big Reds. 19-18, the Huskies lead the Big Reds here at Husky Pavilion. Taylor brings it up for the Big Reds. Over to Collier on the left wing. Collier looks to drive. Gives the ball back up to Taylor. Taylor to Barry. Barry dribbles right. Beautiful pass to Cameron, but picked off by Smith.
Smith usually gets about 4 steals a game, and there's one of them for the night. I'm not sure how many she's gotten this evening, but she likes to pick off the balls that she can.
Hanson is followed by Collier with 53 seconds left in the ball game.
Foul on
Huskies
number
leading
10,
by
Akeelia
1.
Collier, her first, team third.
Only Collier's first on the evening. No foul problems there. Big Reds are going to be playing aggressive defense here to Smith. Over to Hanson. Back to Smith on the top side. Over to Dane. Dane dribbles. Picks up her dribble. She's trapped by 2 players for the Big Reds. And it's stolen. Collier! She's going coast to coast. Shoots and scores! 34 seconds left in the ball game. Huskies with the ball.
Well, we got a 1-point ball game here, Dave.
Hanson brings it up for the Huskies. Timeout, Port Huron Northern.
I think that was a smart call, Dave. They looked a little rattled there, and they're down by 1. There's 26 seconds. They need to settle down and get a shot off.
Absolutely right, Sue. Good call that time by Port Huron Northern. High with its first lead since early in the first quarter, 20-19. Akeelia Collier, once again, the superstar ball player, coming up with a big play, Sue.
Well, we've been bragging about her all night, and that last play shows our reasoning. Just an excellent player.
Well, right now, Sue, if you are the Port Huron Northern Huskies, what are you thinking to do with 26.2 seconds left and your team trailing now by 1 point?
Well, I think what Northern needs to do is come out and maybe stall, get a last shot and a good shot off. Perhaps pass it into Sherry Smith because she has obviously shown that she can make the shot. And I would guess that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to come out, play a deliberate foul ball, and save it for the last shot, probably into Smith.
At this time, Sue, let's give credit where credit's due.
Well, that's for sure. Channel 6 works very hard, as I know quite well. Our producer tonight is Larry Manns. The director is Charles E. Sensi. Camera Andrea Lalonde and Tony Powell, with Ayana McAbee being our assistant. And we'd like to also thank Jim Burnell here at Northern for the courtesy, and we enjoy coming over here. They treat us very nicely, well, as they do at both schools.
26.2 seconds left in the ball game. Dane to trigger the ball inbounds for the Huskies into Hanson. Taylor guarding the Huskies. Carey inside to Smith. They've got the ball where they want it. We've got a foul on number 22, Barry. It's going to be a 1-on-1 situation.
Boy, with 18 seconds on the clock, this is if it's a one-on-one shot at the stripe. Maybe, I see. They're not going to do that, okay? We're calling it wrong here.
Actually, wrong indication by the referee. That's only the 14th foul on the Huskies. 18.8 seconds left. Ball inbounds to Hanson. Inside to Smith where they want it. Up. No good. Rebound Cameron. Out to Collier. So Collier's on the line. Turnover to the Huskies.
Boy, 2.4 seconds on the clock in a Northern possession. Boy, an exciting ball game.
12.4 seconds left in the ball game.
Oh, 12.4. Boy, I can't see the clock from
Dane
my
brings
vantage
the
point.
ball inbounds to Hanson. Inside stolen. Collier. Collier's fouled by Carey.
I have to say that was a smart foul on Northern's part, because Akelia was going for the hoop, and she took it there for 2.
Excellent point, Sue. She would have been gone, and the game would have been over unless there's a foul there. 8.2 seconds left in the game.
Both coaches on their feet, and they've done a great job this evening.
Akelia Collier going to the line for a 1-and-1,
Timeout.
but not until after a timeout by the Huskies.
Probably another smart call. Settle your team down, let's get a plan together, and go from there.
And in addition, let's ice Akelia Collier and make her prove that she's an all-stater. Give her time to think about these free throw shots.
That's right. Maybe a little added pressure on her by calling the timeout, making her think about it. Hey, this could be for the game. So we've got Port Huron Northern down by 1 point with 8.2 seconds in the game.
Well, right now, if you're Port Huron Northern Huskies, I think what you have to do here, Sue, is look for the miss and then kick the ball up court for a possible winning bucket.
I think so. It's these last few seconds are certainly going to prove to be exciting. And once again, thanks to our crew and Jim Burnell at Port Huron Northern here, and I'd like to thank Dave Keys and all of our announcers who've helped us out at Channel 6 this year. We sure appreciate these announcers donate their time, and we appreciate that very much.
Well, Sue, we certainly appreciate having the opportunity to do it too. Randy and Eric and myself all have a lot of fun when we do this, and you've done an excellent job tonight too.
Well, I don't know if I'm going to let you guys do it anymore. I've had a great time
That's right.
tonight,
We have a new color analyst at CPH Channel 6. 8.2 seconds left in the ball game. Akelia Collier at the line for the first of 2. Actually, it's a 1-and-1 situation here. It's up, and it might as well have been 2 with Akelia Collier at the line.
And that was nothing but net.
21-19, Big Reds on top of the Huskies.
Akelia has a lot of composure, and she's showing it here.
Collier from the second for the charity stripe. It's up and good. Smith inbounds to Dane. Dane to Hanson. Hanson can't handle the pass. Out of bounds to the Big Reds. 3.9 seconds left in the ball game. Big Reds inbound to Taylor. There's a foul. Intentional foul by Hanson. That'll be 2 shots from the free throw line and the ball to the Big Reds.
Again, I think that was a smart foul on Northern's part. They need to get that ball back, and maybe by fouling and getting them to the free throw line, that's a way to do it. It looks like they're going to call a timeout here.
Actually, I think we got an intentional foul.
Okay.
Two shots in the basketball for the Big Reds.
Foul is on number 12, Janet
Taylor
Hanson,
needs one to
her
ice
third.
this ball game.
Taylor being only a freshman, though, this, like we talked about, there's a lot of pressure on her.
You can bet she was feeling the pressure on that free
Oh, I
throw
bet
shot.
she is.
She's
She's got
usually
some
an excellent shooter.
She's got some sweaty palms right now.
Taylor misses the first.
But she's
The second. There it is.
She's done a heck of a job this evening and gotten a lot of play. She wasn't a starter, but came in from the bench and really played an excellent game.
Super ball game tonight for Latina Taylor. Inbounds by the Big Reds. Barry to Taylor. That'll be it. And tonight's final score from Port Huron Northern. It's the Port Huron High Big Reds 23, the Port Huron Northern Huskies 19. And for Sue Broadhagen, I'm David Keys. And for all our staff at CPH Channel 6, have a good evening.